All rise. The third block Department of Criminal Justice is now in session, and here comes Judge Catalina, Lanisha, and Ms. Stowers presiding. Please be seated.
So, which one of you decided to begin, or did you? Call your prosecution's opening statement. One of you. You got to call the prosecution up for an opening statement. That's what we're following. Okay, prosecution will always go first. So you have to prompt them to come up in between each thing. Okay?
So, what did the prosecutor please?
Put the, otherwise the video won't pick you up, please.
Or microphone or?
Later.
Alright. In this case, we have Dominique Stevens, who has been convicted of killing her husband. We have decided that it is first-degree murder, and she has relations to her brother, and has been to the doctor many times over the past 2 years of abuse. She has not come to help. She has not asked for help. And we have decided that she has been convicted of first-degree murder. That is,
She's charged.
she's charged with first-degree murder for premeditated murder, having the gun loaded the night before. Right, so,
Is your opening statement? You good?
yeah.
Opening statement. Opening statement. Okay.
Our defendant, Dominique Stevens, has been charged with first-degree murder, but she is innocent. She has battered women syndrome and could not.
She was reacting.
She was reacting to the way that she was feeling, which she had the feeling that she was in imminent danger. Yeah, that's oh, and she is charged. No, she's acquitted.
We'll figure that out at the end. Prosecution calls their first witness.
I would like to call Mr. Bright up to the stage. Hello, Mr. Bright.
Lanyard and the microphone from us. Yes, Zach, you need to swear in.
Wait, do I need to stay?
Yes, you have to stand when you get sworn in.
Okay, please raise your right hand. And do you solemnly swear that the testimony you will give is the whole truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay.
So, Mr. Bright, what is your relationship with Ms. Stevens?
We were really close growing up, but within the last couple of years, we kind of was distant. She didn't talk to us as much.
When was the last time you spoke to her, like face-to-face over the phone?
It was about a year ago.
A year ago? And can you please tell me what that conversation was about?
She was just a normal conversation.
Just a normal conversation. Okay. Well, Where were you on the night of the murder?
I was at home.
Did she call you, informing you what she had done?
She called me. She did not come out and say that she did this. When she called me, she sounded really upset. I asked what was wrong, and she just kept going around the question. And right before she hung up, she was like, "I have to clean up, or I have to tidy up some loose ends."
Okay.
And I thought she was just meaning like clean the house before we woke up.
Okay, well, have you ever had any encounters with Mr. Donovan?
Yes.
And how was he on that occasion when you met?
Every time I've met him, he was a very nice, genuinely person.
Is she your sister?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, did she tell you anything about him? Has she ever called you saying that he beat her, laid hands on her?
Within the first year of marriage, she said that he would beat her, but I told her that that's just what some husbands and wives do.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Bright.
Thank you.
There are larger fonts than 10.
Yeah, dude, they go all the way to like 3,000 something.
Okay. So, did you ever call the police when your sister told you that she's been being beaten by her husband?
No. That's their business. It's not my business.
So, if she's being beaten in the hospital a few times, you would not call the police?
It's not. That's what a husband and wife do sometimes. And if she provoked it, then
What do you mean that's what husband and wife do?
that sometimes a husband and wife gets into argument and they argue and it turns into physical confrontation.
Did you ever know of a time where she had provoked him, smacked him, anything before he started his beating?
No.
So, have you ever seen him lay a hand?
No.
No.
Would you consider her to have suffered?
Would you have considered her to suffer?
No.
No. What do you mean by no?
They argued. And so if you argue and the argument turned into a physical confrontation, that's both of their faults. So she suffered just as much as he suffered.
Okay. Do you think that it would have been different if he wouldn't hit her? Do you think they would have been better?
Yes.
Any redirect? Do you have any questions to ask him from what was just said? Okay. And the judges can excuse him.
I'm gonna call the doctor to the stand.
No, you gotta call your witness.
Oh,
You can call her.
my witness, just kidding. Donna, can I call Miss Donna? Dana to the stand?
Place your left hand on this, please. Okay, raise your right hand. Do you swear that the testimony that you will give is the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay.
Miss Hughes, what is your relationship with Miss Stevens?
Well, I was the detective in the case, so
You're the detective. Okay. So when you went to the crime scene, what did you find?
okay. So on June 17, 2009,
Yes.
I got a radio in, and I came to the house because I was in the area.
Mm-hmm.
I got a call at 10:33 p.m. and I came at 10:38 p.m. And as I came up to the door, an unknown person came up to me and said the Donovan family had called the police. We called,
Have you ever been to that house before?
No.
Miss Stevens has said that her husband beats her. You were never ever heard of any domestic violence or anything from that house?
No.
Okay, well, what evidence did you find on Mr. Donovan?
Okay.
You all have.
Oh, I would like to introduce this to the evidence.
Is that what it is?
It's a pistol,
That was used to shoot.
and it was used to kill and murder Mr. Donovan.
And it stays with them.
And 3 bullets were shot from that gun.
Okay. So as I went through the house, I went upstairs. She escorted me upstairs, and then I seen a man covered with a light blanket over him, and it was 3 bullet holes with blood on it.
Did he look like he had put up any kind of fight or anything like that?
No.
He was just asleep. Does it look like he was just asleep and was killed?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Cross.
Okay, so when you first got to the scene, what did you see?
When I first got to the scene, I seen a man laying down on the bed with a cover over him and 3 bullet holes on the cover.
Were there lots of people around the house?
Outside of the house,
Okay. Had they heard the gunshot, anything like that?
they just said they heard noises,
What do you mean by noises?
like they were maybe arguing or the children may have been crying, but they never said anything about a bullet sounds.
Okay. When you went upstairs, were the children in the room?
No.
Did Miss Dominique Stevens have any fresh bruises, like she'd just been beaten, like the day before it even happened?
Yes.
She did?
Mhm.
Did they look, like where were they, like in the face?
They were
arms?
on her face, on her arms, and like in her midsection.
Did you happen to talk to any of the neighbors that were around?
Yes, it was an unidentified person. And the only thing she said was that the Donovan family called.
After you were there, other squad cars were there starting to get the evidence and stuff. Did you personally talk to any of the neighbors that have been living there for the past few years or few months while the beatings were going on?
Yes, in fact, they told me that multiple times they heard noises and they called the 911 operator multiple times.
Noises as in screams?
Yes.
Was there any sign on, like anywhere in the house where there had been a struggle?
No.
Did Miss Stevens tell you what had happened when you got there?
Yes.
What did she say? What did she tell you?
She said that she shot her husband with a .32 caliber.
Did she say why?
No. She just looked very disoriented.
Redirect. Do you have anything to say?
It's 12:32, by the way.
Did she tell you that Mr. Donovan was the one that put those markings on her bruises?
No, she really didn't answer any of my questions. When I got to the station and I asked her, could she ask questions, that's when she just explained how she killed them. She never really said that he beat her in any way.
So maybe this could be just a case of she was upset with her husband and she killed him?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.